What's up, Joe Bros and Joe Broettes? Today we're going to be reviewing the Ultimate Edition Series 24 Finn Bálor and Bray Wyatt.
Well, we'll be alright if the Lord be on our side. We'll be alright if the Lord be on our side. We'll be alright if the Lord be on our side. And the Lord, He's on our side.
Starting off with Bray Wyatt, I have all of the accessories stripped down off of him. So now let's get into the head sculpt. So first of all, you get the glow-in-the-dark head sculpt, the blue with the painted hair. I really like this head sculpt. It's very detailed. It's got everything you need for this match. It's got everything. You got a kind of more plain head sculpt where he's kind of like grinning in a way. He's got the eye paint full focus there. And then, of course, you got the full-on painted head sculpt that's not blue. But I think all of these are really good head sculpts. They all favor him a lot. So rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. But onto the hands, you get two sets of each color. So you get two mic holding hands. Well, one mic holding hand and one kind of posed style hand. Then you get two flat hands, or you can't see me hands. And of course, you get those in the the more plain skin tone colors as well. And same thing for the mic holding hand and posed hand, right? He does come with an extra pair of arms. We'll go ahead and show off the articulation for this. So you get the bicep swivel, you get the pin that will plug into the butterfly joints. Mine's a little not really loose at all. Oh, that's hard. I don't want to break that. So yeah, I would be careful. I don't know if this is just mine, but of course you get the double jointed arms. It's really tight, not too tight, but you can hear you can hear that a little bit. The same thing for the other one, of course. This one's a little looser, but you can hear. That's real tight. Wow, that's not supposed to do that. But, so he also comes with a lantern, and that's it for Bray Wyatt's accessories. So on to the articulation and figure itself. So onto the figure itself, you get the boot swivel, you get this is kind of like the newer articulation for boots, so that's good. You get the boot cut, as I should say. You get double jointed legs. They're not pinless, but that's okay because they're very well jointed. They're not too tight. They're not too loose. These are really good. You of course get your toe joints. You get your hand hinge. That's the word. Yeah. These are looser than the other arms, so you're going to be getting that. And of course I'm showing these arms because I already showed the other ones. You get the bicep cut as well. And of course the butterfly joints, they work pretty well as well on this figure. Ab crunch is pretty good backwards and it's pretty good frontwards. And as far as head rotation goes, you get all of your stuff. You can look down if you want him to. You can kind of look up, really. Not super well, but what are you going to do? He has long hair. So, of course, does he have yes, he has the drop down hips as well as a thigh cut. So, you're going to get a good amount of articulation for this figure. What I recommend getting him, yeah. Alright, but on to the figure comparisons for Bray Wyatt. And on to the Bray Wyatt figure comparisons. So, for our figure comparisons, we got the Fiend Elite from, I believe it was a SummerSlam wave. Yeah, I believe so. And we also have the best Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt we've ever gotten, which is a basic. So, as you can see, the height comparison is pretty good. He's a little shorter. He's a little stumpier than the other two. But I don't think I have his legs fully extended or anything. So I bet if you extended the legs, but she isn't really wanting to stand up too well, but that's okay. Yeah, if you try to extend the legs, then yeah, he will probably be around the same height. So that's for the Bray Wyatt figure comparison. And on to another figure comparison, we got my Braun Strowman Elite. This is like one of the first figures in my collection, so he's kind of old. He's at least one of the first like elites in my collection. But yeah, I think they pair up pretty nicely together, especially if you had like the face paint head sculpt. I think they would make a good tag team. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting this figure. And on to the Finn Balor accessories. And for the Finn Balor Ultimate Edition, this thing is packed full of accessories. This is one of my favorite Ultimate Editions, along with my Bray Wyatt and my Jey Uso. Like these are some great Ultimate Editions. He comes with an extra pair of arms as well, without the sleeves. So you get the arm swivel, and you get the double joint in the elbow, as per usual. This one isn't as tight as the Bray Wyatt, but yeah, you get about... He doesn't want to go all the way up, but I think that's just because mine's tight. I don't want to break it. But yeah, so fiddle around with it for a little while. I'm sure if you put it in hot water or something, it would loosen up a little. But yeah, same thing for the other arm. You get the bicep swivel, bicep cut. For hands, you get the pointer hands, his signature pointer hands. You get mic holding hands, as you can see I have on the figure. And as for other hands, you get fisted hands. All of them come with the tattoo on his hand, so that's really nice to have. And then for head sculpts, you get a smiling head sculpt. You get that grimacing head sculpt, which was on his recent Elite, not super recent, but came out last year. And then you get a stern face head sculpt. And onto, like, he gets a bandana that came with the new JD McDonough as well. He gets a shirt. It's a little outdated because it's got Finn, it's got Damien, Dominic, and Rhea. So it's a little outdated, so I'm probably not going to put this on my Finn Balor, but if you want to display an old school Judgment Day, then go ahead. So be it. And he, of course, also gets the really, really nice cloth good jacket. Like, this thing is really nice. This is one of my favorite parts about this figure. I am going to pick up another one. I got both of these figures at Ollie's. And on to the Finn Balor figure comparison. I know in the last clip I said figure comparisons, but first we need to get into the articulation. So for the articulation, I got the sleeved arms on, because I already showed off the articulation on the other ones in the accessories bit of the video. But these arms are a little looser than the other ones, so that's good because they can actually do the... You know what I'm trying to say. They of course got the hands hinged just like the Bray Wyatt and everything else. Butterfly joints, you can move it a little forward, but you can't move it. Ooh, I do not want to break that. That's about to... I don't want it to... we don't want another Razor Ramon incident. But as you can see, it kind of pops out a little bit. But so for the other thing, the ab crunch, you get a little bit of forward, backwards is pretty good. So pretty decent for Ultimate Editions. Ultimate Editions are notorious for not having the best ab crunch, but of course you get he can look up pretty well, unlike Bray. Well, actually, now think about it, they look up about the same amount. Maybe he may even look up less. He can look down, but for legs he actually has pinless legs, unlike Bray, so that's really good. And he gets does he have calf cut? Oh, he doesn't have calf cut. But he does get as a pop out the arm, he gets the boot swivel, and he gets this one's kind of the outdated, or no, it's not. He gets the shoe swivel there, and of course toe joints. I am gonna pick up another one of these, as I said. From I got both of these at Ollie's, so I do plan to pick up another thing. Let me grab the arm. I plan to pick up another one so I can use it for my custom of me. But so. Yeah, he gets the drop down hips. This amazing towel. I love the detail on this figure. But I think that's it for articulation. But yeah, pinless joints. So he double jointed knee. So that's good. And onto the figure comparisons. For your Finn Balor comparisons of just himself, I only have one other Finn Balor figure in my collection, and that's the basic. So I have the basic here. I think they're around the same height. Yeah, they're the same height. So that's good. He's a little short. The Ultimate Edition is a little shorter, which is surprising. But I mean, the likeness is of course good, but what are you gonna get, because they're both in Bálor. But this one, of course, looks younger because this is him when I think his NXT days, or just out of onto the main roster. But I think the cool thing about these two figures is that they kind of both match in color too. So that I just thought that was funny. And on to other Finn Balor comparisons as we get into his main rival. And onto his main rivalries, I got AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. I feel like these two are like his main rivalries, just because AJ Styles he's been with forever. He's had like 10 matches with Seth Rollins. Only one of them he's actually won, which is kind of crazy. Finn Balor needs to get back on his game. I love Finn Balor. Finn Balor is one of my favorites. Shout out to Chance, because that's one of his favorite superstars too. But I actually plan to make it. I've talked about it in my videos before. I plan to make another Chance. But yeah, as you can see, they scale nicely with each other. This is the Seth Rollins that's like $10 on Ringside right now, I believe. It scales nicely with the AJ, I do believe. Let's see here. Yeah, scales just fine. But yeah, I feel like these guys, like I would highly recommend getting this figure, just because this is probably like my favorite figure in my collection, just because of how well articulated it is, how much it comes with. So I plan to get another one so I could use it on my custom, because I need the arms, and I'm going to take the legs just because the legs he's got some good legs, and I plan to use the LA Knight for me. So here's a little sneak peek at the me custom, and which is really cool because he has silver. So I'm gonna use some nail polish remover on here. If you guys have any other ideas on how to remove the designs without it eating through the plastics, that's why I can't use normal acetone. So I plan to take the designs off of here and put these legs, and the reason I'm going to use these legs is because of the silver. But I'm rambling on now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Would I recommend getting these figures? Yes, these are some of the best Ultimate Editions I think you can get. They're very underrated. A lot of people say they're bad, but nah, they're packed full of stuff worth your money. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your days. Remember, Jesus loves you, so do I. Joe, out.
Well, we'll be alright if the Lord be on our side. We'll be alright if the Lord be on our side. We'll be alright if the Lord be on our side. And the Lord, He's on our side.